does he make it general enough for me to understand? He also makes it just sound interesting, And
Yep.
I teach girls how to fucking like change their engine oil. At one point, I started talking about how the heart works to some other girl. It's like almost like random shit. If you dumb it down enough, dude, and you make it just sound cool, then you can talk about
Yeah.
anything.
And this is the best part about this when you start to get into conversation. Now, this is how you seal the deal. Now, see, the thing is when you find out the girl's interest and stuff, and you can relate to her about her interests, and then you can start to seal the deal. So this is like last girl. Shoot, back when I was dating before I met my girlfriend,
Yeah.
the last girl I picked up on was at a party, and the reason why she and I got together later on was because she knew how to drive stick shift. And I was like, oh, dude, I've always wanted to drive stick shift. Now, I knew how to drive stick shift, but I didn't tell her. So she's like, oh, man, maybe I'll teach you sometime. Hell yeah. Like, maybe we can go out to the parking lot and just smash the car around for a while. What do you think? Maybe do some donuts or whatever? She started cracking up. And I said, here, I'll tell you what. I grabbed a freaking card out of my pocket. I wrote my cell phone on the back of my card and handed it to her, and I said, dude, I'd love to get together if we could hang out. Oh, sure, that'd be awesome. And then I said to her, I was like, look, you don't even have to wait 3 days to call me. Just call me.
Yeah.
So, just make it relaxing. Therefore,
Exactly.
you put the ball in her court. It's an invitation for her to call you. Therefore, she's not waiting for you to call her and playing that stupid wait 2 or 3 days game bullshit so that
Dude,
she doesn't think you're desperate or whatever.
whenever you get a number, like my general rule is, just call the next day.
Yeah.
People who have a lot of stuff going on in their life just forget about like simple things like, oh, okay, some random guy approached me, whatever. If they forget you, like, you're fucked. There's no way that it's gonna advance at all.
Yeah.
Call the next day. Call whenever you can next. And just get talking.
That's a good point.
Plan a hangout. Just do anything. Just call, say hi, call back like a day or two later.
Yeah, that's a good point. I mean, I even played a joke on a couple girls. I got their phone number and I said, hey, look, I may even call you tonight. And they started busting up laughing. And I said, watch, I'm going to call you. And I'll call them later tonight and they'll go, man, you're serious. I thought you were joking around. I was like, no, I just wanted to call you, say what's up. But I got to go. See ya. Hung up the phone. Click.
Yeah, exactly.
So, then I joke with them. I said, hey, tell you what, why don't you give me a call?
Yeah, just keep them reminded, Keep them
Yeah.
reminded of who you are.
Yeah. Oh, and here's a good point, too, now this popped in my head. Okay, let's say you make some friends, you guys start hanging out, then you go out to a party, you meet a girl, you get her phone number. Don't stop there, dude. Don't put all your freaking eggs in one basket. You need to keep practicing, because this is just one girl and one girl's number.
Yeah.
She may still think you want to be friends or some stupid shit like that. So what you need to do is you need to keep going out, keep practicing. Keep improving your game, because your game is going to get so good. Dude, I actually, at this point, I'm not trying to brag, but, if I was to go out and I wanted to meet some girls or whatever, I can freaking walk into a party, walk up to some girl, spit some lines like I'm breathing. I spit lines like I'm breathing and drinking water, because, it's just, the game is just so tight at this point. You need to get it super clean, and then pretty soon, it gets so good that you can pick up on any girl, because you know how to work the ball.
Just get used to it.
Exactly. You need to figure it out. There's the party girls, there's the quiet girls, there's the smart girls, there's the dumb girls, there's the slutty girls. There's the church going, I'm not going to give up to nobody girls who always are freaks anyways. It's just, you need to go out there and figure it out. And that's the thing, is you need to go through those steps. You practice improving your confidence by making new guy friends. Like, oh, dude, that was awesome playing basketball the other day.
I
Dude,
say
we need to do this again.
you just become social with everybody, and the more you're able to just talk to whoever, the easier it is to talk to people you actually want to.
It's people skills, man. It's people skills. That's
exactly.
what it's all about.
And
it's about making yourself available.
It's going to last you throughout life. Skills like that. You need them, in job interviews and anything, in networking. Dude, I have the easiest positions in any kind of job are those you get through meeting people. You meet the boss of some corporation. Oh yeah, we have interviews this Saturday. Tell them you know me, and you'll be in easily. You meet friends of musicians. You have to go to backstage backstage passes, front stage passes to concerts and stuff. I met a guy up here in Cornell who's headlining a young jock concert not far from where my school is, And since I DJ, it turns out I'm going to open up for that concert. Just because I met this random kid at a party, you know? He tells me, oh, like, we're actually short on a DJ. I'm like, look, I'll just do it. And it turns out I'm going to DJ for this party now. So a lot of stuff just comes from just, talking to random people you don't know before.
Yeah, it's all about meeting people.
Just
It's not all
networks.
about meeting... Yeah, it's about networking. It's people skills. That's all this really is,
Yeah.
It's just... You need to develop your game. Now, like we're talking about, this audio commentary is not about, like, just trying to get laid or just trying to find the right woman or just trying to get to the next step, It's about meeting people. It's about, getting into your groove and finding what works for you. And that's what it's all about. You got to meet people because, the more friends you have, the more contacts you have, the people who are going to call you up and say, hey, bro, we're going to head out of town. We're going to this place or that place or this concert or this bar. And you know what? Just say, yes, I'm there. Yes, I'll go.
Dude,
and every time you go,
a movie's
just
coming
work your
out.
game.
A movie's coming out about this exact same topic. Do you know this? That there's some like Jim Carrey movie where he used to say no to every like request his friends would make, but then he started saying yes. That's what the movie's about. Yeah, I think that's like a perfect example of what people should be doing.
Yeah.
Because
just say yes, dude, and get out of your
just say
cave.
yes to everything. Your friends are like, dude, tonight we're going to whatever. I'm down. Yes, let's go. Someone else calls you. Let's do. The next day we're going out to some other party. Oh, we're gonna go out to piano practice. I'm down.
Yeah.
Let's go. So sign me up.
And let's say, dude, you know what? Screw it. And say you go out with these guys, you don't even meet any girls. Screw it. It's another fun day with your buddies that you develop another story. Yeah. And these guys are gonna look out for you. You're just gonna develop your people skills more and more, and that's what it's all about. You just need to go out there. You need to experience things. You got to work on your game, try your lines. And you know what? I'll tell you something. This is a fact, and this is told to me by one of my girlfriends. Back when I was starting out, and she was like, "Look, Jim, I'm gonna tell you something. If you go to a party and you ask 20 girls out, and 19 of them say no, and one of them say yeah, that's one girl that you've got a date with. But if you go to a party and you dick off and you just jack off in a corner, and you don't ask for any girls' numbers or say what's up to anybody, well, you go home, almost empty-handed."
Exactly. Exactly. The guys who get laid the most. The guys who get laid the most are the guys who get rejected the most, hands down.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, it's true. Everyone's got to start from the beginning. No one's a freaking grandmaster when it comes to picking up on the ladies when they're born. Yeah. It's all about you need to fail to succeed. That's just the best way to learn is to fail. So if you walk up to a girl and you're like, hey, what's up, and she looks at you like, hey, how's it going? You start to get in a conversation, and then pretty soon she goes, yeah, I'm gonna go grab a drink, or she's like, I need to go talk to my friend, hold on, and she just bounces on you. It's like, then you need to assess that, and you need to go, shit, what did I do wrong,
Yeah,
maybe it was the way I was standing, or maybe it's the way I was coming off, maybe I was too confident, too cocky, or maybe I was just, my head was hanging low, and I was looking nervous and stuff, and, girls find stupid-ass things cute, sometimes when you walk up and you look a little nervous and stuff, they go, oh, that's pretty cute, and some girls look at that and they go, look at this motherfucker, so you need to just find out what type of girl you're dealing with, and, it's almost at a point where you can just look at them and just, it's like a sixth sense, and I go, oh, yeah, I know that girl, I'm gonna say this, and then you try it out, and it's all about, experiencing things and just, going out there and having fun. But this should be fun. It should be like a game,
Yeah,
just because you get shot down, fuck it, don't look at your friends, they got shot down too.
Yeah.
At least you're a man enough to go up and say something.
Dude,
how many times you been